Okay. All right. Welcome everyone to the Wednesday College Series. I appreciate you guys coming on our Veterans Day, and happy Veterans Day to everyone here. Today, we are so fortunate to have the counselors from Grand Canyon University, Miami University, and University of Rochester with us. If you had been here to see Vassar College, please know that Vassar College will be coming in December. They went ahead and rescheduled for that date. All right, so just to go over what we've got coming up, and some of these have already passed, but we still have the Colorado colleges coming up November 18th. And also continue to have updates from the regional admissions counselors of California. Also, University of Missouri is going to be having a night coming up tomorrow, November 12th. Also, just as a reminder that you can go to the Scripps Ranch High School Foundation website, and on there you will find the College Corner. That College Corner lists all of the colleges that are going to be attending for our Wednesday College Series, as well as the updates that I just shared with you. And then also to go to the virtual college fair, and that is where you can find the recordings of any of these Wednesday College Series. They're all available on there. And this is what you can see on there. So here you can see where all the Wednesday College Series are. We also have a lot of 2-minute videos that have been provided to us by the college admissions counselors for your review. And that I encourage you guys to check back regularly because we do continue to update that as well. All right, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Jenny Liu, who's going to talk to us about Grand Canyon University. Thanks, Jenny.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Ginger. So is it okay I share my screen now?
Yes, let me see. Hang on. I think I need to get out of share screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Stop share. There we go. Excellent.
Okay. Is my screen okay? Can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Jenny Liu. I am with Grand Canyon University. I'm your local university admission counselor that works with all of the students at Scripps Ranch High School. My job is to assist you and your family throughout the entire admission process, and I'm available to help you with anything along from completing our free admission application to reviewing your estimated budget sheet, from discussing your financial aid options with us, and to register for classes. I'll be your go-to for all of the things of GCU to ensure a seamless transition into our university. So there's a few things I want to talk to you about university I want to share with you guys. So Grand Canyon University, we are located in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. We are about 5 hours away and 1 hour flight, so not too far from home. Our college application is completely free and it takes no longer than 20 minutes to complete. We offer a 48-hour turnaround to inform you about your admissibility after you completed your admission application at apply.gcu.edu and after you completed and turn in your unofficial high school transcripts. So we are very transparent about your cost of attendance, and we offer your family a visual copy of your personalized estimated budget sheet in the early admission process so that you and your family could start financially planning for your future. And also seeing if GCU is financially feasible for you and your family. So we offer great academic scholarships and opportunities, which are renewable each year to make it a very affordable private college university options. Our biggest thing is that sets us apart is that we are an out-of-state school, but we do not have out-of-state tuition. So if you're looking for a university that doesn't double or triple your tuition costs, GCU may be a school for you. And fun fact, GCU has a tuition free since 2009, meaning we have not raised our tuition since 2009, and we had a flat rate of $16,500. And we offer over 200 degree programs for you to choose from. We don't have any impacted programs. So you're guaranteed your classes, except our nursing program. The clinical portion does have secondary application. 75% of our students do graduate in 4 years or less. We offer fast track programs for our students, so accelerated programs, career path where you could graduate early and start getting in the work field early and start making a salary early. And GCU, we have a number one priority is safety. So at GCU, we are a gated community, a gated campus. We offer 24-hour campus safety and police department and registered nurses on campus. Our campus become a second home for our students. We have indoor basketball courts, multiple gym locations, rock climbing walls, bowling alleys, resort style pools, monthly market, a farmer's market, and a park on campus, and so much more. We offer plenty of students opportunity to get connected and student support so that our students simply learn and enjoy. As a freshman student, you do have the flexibility to choose your campus living. So here's an example of our campus dorms. Our GCU has beautiful brand new buildings, suite style dorms that are fully furnished, and they include walk-in closet and fully furnished living room space. So you have a lot of space in your dorm room. We also have bathroom per room, so there's no shared communal restroom or bathrooms. And GCU, we offer many scholarship opportunities and internships and student working opportunities for our students, and state-of-the-art facilities for our students to utilize to gain real-world experience. So because graduating with a degree now is not enough, what sets you apart from another applicant after you graduate and applying for your dream job and dream career is what type of experience do you have under your belt. So at GCU, we understand that, we know that, and we prepare our students for life after college. And lastly, I definitely want to talk to you about an opportunity that we have for our students to visit our campus, and it's called GCU Discover. Oops. So our GCU Discover. So this is an opportunity for you to, as a senior students, to visit our campus for free. So it's all paid expense trip. We're going to pay for your flight to visit GCU, a day trip. We'll pay for your flight, your meals, transportation. You'll get to see more of our campus in person, learn more about your programs, talk to professors, talk to current students, and then also students in your position. So this is a great way for you to see if GCU is a school for you or not. So great opportunity called Discover. Please contact me if you would like more information regarding this. And we also have GCU Live Campus Tour. So if you don't feel comfortable flying, we have live campus tour that offers 2 times a day at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. so that you and your family could see GCU live and on comfort of your home. And we also have an opportunity where it's called Trip Reimbursement Program. So if your family would like to go as a family to visit GCU, we offer up to $450 reimbursement for gas or flights. For more information, please call me or 602-247-3771. And my name again is Jenny Liu. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, sorry about that. My screen went away, and everybody should be seeing a red brochure on your screen right now. But glad to be with you. My name is Tyler Bradshaw. I am an associate director in the Office of Admission at Miami University, located in Oxford, Ohio. I'm also a Miami alum. Got my bachelor's degree at Miami in American Studies in 2009. Then did a master's degree in student affairs, which is kind of like college administration, and then just started on a doctorate a couple falls ago. So when it comes to the Miami experience, I speak from a lot of it. I've been in a lot of Miami classrooms. It's been a place that's been a second home to me for quite some time, and hopefully that shows through during the information that I'm about to show you. So if you're unfamiliar with Miami, we are a mid-sized public school, and Oxford, Ohio is a college town that is about 45 minutes north of Cincinnati, and we are about 2 hours south and west of most areas of Columbus. So Columbus is the capital city of Ohio, right in the middle of the state. We are in that bottom left-hand corner, right up against the Indiana border for anybody who's good with U.S. geography. We are the 10th oldest public school in the entire country and one of 8 original public Ivies. That was actually a designation that came out in the 1980s that identified public schools offering the caliber of an education that typically you'd only find in an Ivy League environment, but doing that on a public school campus and at a public school price. It was actually, talk about perfect staging. It's that book right back here on my shelf that talks about the public Ivies, but only 8 schools got that original designation, and we're one of those 8. We take it very seriously. What it means for you on a daily basis is big school opportunities with a small school feel. So when it comes to those big school opportunities, we have about 20,000 total students on our campus. Of that, typically between 17 and 18,000 are undergraduates. So we are heavily undergraduate focused. We offer more than 120 different majors to choose from. We have Division I athletics, more than 600 student organizations. But on the flip side of that coin, at Miami, the average class size is only about 30. We have a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio and consistently ranked as one of the top schools in the entire country for best undergraduate teaching, according to U.S. News and World Report. So when you combine that love of undergraduate teaching and you put it in with great research opportunities, co-curricular experiences, with study abroad, with a fantastic alumni and career network, and you put all that on a beautiful residential college campus, in my opinion, doesn't get much better than Miami. Now, the majors are split across 5 academic divisions and 1 department. I'm going to show you the most boring page in this entire brochure, which is basically just the full list of majors. But to give you kind of the 10,000-foot view of all these majors, we have lots of arts and science programs, science and math related degrees, English and history, social sciences, foreign languages, culture related programs, a number of different creative arts majors, studio art, theater, music, graphic design, interior design, architecture. We actually have a program called Emerging Technology in Business and Design, which is working with new and innovative technologies. We have students doing some 3D and visual design with that. We also have one of the top ranked video game design programs in the entire country. Teacher education majors that certify all different age groups and subjects, health majors like nutrition, kinesiology, nursing, society-focused majors like social work and sport leadership and management if you want to work in the business side of the sports industry. Lots of engineering majors, biomedical engineering, chemical, mechanical, manufacturing, software. We have a robotics major that we actually just got approval to start offering in the fall, which we're super excited about. And about 8 different business majors in our Farmer School of Business, things like accounting, marketing, finance, management, and leadership among those. We also have some tremendous honors opportunities as well, a residential honors college, our Prodessa Scholars Program, which is like an honors experience in a specific academic area. And we also have our Presidential Fellows Program, which is a full ride scholarship opportunity. That's tuition, room and board, and a one-time $5,000 enrichment grant that you can use for study abroad, research, anything to enhance your academic experience at Miami. And we are a highly residential campus, 2-year live-on requirement, but 98% of all of our students live within a 2-mile radius of the campus. Part of that is because there's always something going on across campus. Those 600 student organizations and Division I athletics really keep our students busy. But the other part is that Oxford really is a quintessential college town. It's a town that built up around the university, very student-centered, very student-friendly, an ideal place to spend these 4 years. Actually, if you're looking for a good college town environment, 2/3 of Oxford's entire population will be college students during the traditional academic year. So we really love having that town that's truly just there to serve the college. We think that's a special, unique component. But we are a job magnet for employers and organizations all across the globe. We have about a 96% success rate with our students going on to graduate school or professional school or full-time employment within 3 to 4 months of graduation. Big companies and small companies, companies in Ohio and companies all across the globe as well. I do want to point out for the seniors who are listening, our priority consideration deadline is December 1st. So do your best to get that application completed by December 1st, and we are a common application school. I also want to let you know that we have guaranteed merit scholarships, and this year, because we are test optional, those merit scholarships are going to be based entirely on your high school GPA. And for non-Ohio residents, that scholarship's as small as $5,000 a year, and then others that go all the way up to full tuition. These scholarships renew for 4 years, as long as you're meeting some minimal academic requirements, usually like a 2.75 GPA. And we do have our Miami Tuition Promise, which guarantees your tuition, room and board rates, everything for 4 years of your education with us. We've got some great virtual visit opportunities on our website, so be sure to check those out. Just go to miamioh.edu/visit. We actually have a virtual open house coming up this Saturday if you're interested in attending that. And again, feel free to jump on our website if you want to learn more about Miami. There's plenty of great resources there. So thanks for inviting me in. Appreciate being able to share a little bit of information about Miami.
All right, if everybody can see that, then welcome. I'm Kim Cragg from the University of Rochester in Rochester, New York. I am the West Coast Regional Director, so I'm located in San Diego. So I'm also the person to work with you guys and help if you need anything. I'm also going to kind of set the place like a lot of my colleagues here. So we are located in New York State. We are not New York City. We are our own city, Rochester, New York, which is about 1 million people, a nice medium-sized city right under Lake Ontario there you can see in Western New York. And then this is a picture of campus and sort of, you can see downtown there in the background. We really do feel like it has a nice balance to give you the access to the city of Rochester, which does have amazing restaurants and internship opportunities and concerts and sporting events and those sorts of things. But we still have that really traditional campus. You can see we're in a bend in the river here. We're basically bordered on 3 sides by river. Students typically live on campus all 4 years. You can see kind of how pretty campus is here. And we do have a very extensive shuttle service to get students to all of those things so that you can get to your internships and to concerts and all that stuff, but then have that home base of campus. The big thing for us is really our curriculum. So, the curriculum is what stands out. We do have no required courses. We have a flexible or open curriculum. So, that really means you're in charge of your education. We want to let you have the freedom to choose what you want. I was doing a presentation with one of our tour guides recently, and someone asked about her college search, and she said mine was focused on running away from math, and that's fine. That's great. We want you to feel like you don't have to take things that you don't like, and you can be the owner. You can focus on the things you want. But still have the freedom to try different things. So in addition to the fact that we have no required courses, when you're admitted to every major except for music performance. We do have a world-class music conservatory, the Eastman School, which is open to non-majors, which is pretty rare for a conservatory of that size and sort of stature. But we want students to take lessons, to do ensembles, things like that. But of course, if you want to be a cello major, you have to play the cello for someone. Other than that, though, you are open. So you can come in being, a science major, switch to being a film major, switch back to, being some other type of major. That's totally fine. I will say that I think sometimes students get nervous about that idea and they think, I'll pick on the pre-med students. Sometimes they think, hey, I'm definitely gonna be pre-med. I'm not gonna be a film major. And that's likely true. But you might not be a biology major. You might be a bioethics major, right? You might study public health or biomedical engineering. We have a very interdisciplinary focus at Rochester, and that's the big thing. We want you to collect all the different types of classes you might want to take and have the room to do that. You see a 3 majors here. We have students who graduate with 3 and 4 majors in 4 years all the time. That same tour guide who was running away from math. She is a quadruple major. So she is a Japanese, American Sign Language, linguistics, and psychology major. And she's graduating in 4 years and study abroad. It has a lot of room for that. So we want you to have these sorts of things. And we take that a step further with Take 5, where you can stay for a 5th year, study something that's not your major, and it's completely tuition free. We're the only school I've ever heard of that does that. We also have a free 5th year for an entrepreneurial project. And then we're also big on hands-on learning. So about 95% of our students do internships, almost 80% do research. You can start research freshman year. You can do it every year you're at Rochester. If you tell us you're excited about research in your application, with your admission packet, you can get a $3,000 grant to do research in anything you want while you're at Rochester. So we're really, really trying to support our students and let them do whatever it is that they're interested in. We are that tier 1 research university, but we're pretty small. We're only 5,500 undergraduate students. Our average class size is, most of our classes are less than 19 students. So you're able to have that sort of close contact with professors teaching all the classes. Very easy to do these internships, to study abroad, to have double majors. About half of our students do. And then I don't have a slide for this, but I did just want to talk very quickly about the fact that while we are a private university, we have a lot of funding. So we do give scholarships to over half of our students, and we give full ride scholarships. The best thing to do is apply by that priority deadline of December 1st, and know that we guarantee we'll meet 100% of need, and that we do give financial aid to over 75% of our students. And then I will put my info in the chat box down here so you all can connect with me. But I am happy to talk more, but I think my time is up.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Kimberly. So from here, if anybody has questions, please go ahead and put them in the chat room. And then let me see if Jenny, maybe we could start with you. If you guys could each talk a little bit about internships and then where the students end up being employed after graduation.
Okay, so with Grand Canyon University, depending on the program that you're going to get into, GCU does offer internship opportunities for almost all of the different programs. So for example, if you're going to go into nursing, of course, you're going to have that clinical portion. We're going to link you to that clinical place that you're going to be doing your hospital or your clinical hours. And then if you're going to go to teaching, so that for teachers, our few teachers, we do support them. So we do offer the teaching student teaching part for the last semester that you're going to be at GCU. And again, we're going to link you with all the teaching specialists, the counselors that are going to be helping you hand in hand and making sure that we're going to get you to that resource that you need. And for teaching especially, there's a lot of teaching open jobs in Arizona right now. So a lot of our students are doing the student teaching the last semester. They're actually getting paid internships. And then afterward, they're also even getting a contract signed. So right after graduation, you're already starting working already. So that's for our teaching program. And then for our business, again, we have a lot of different relationships with our business program, engineering. We have a lot of students who graduated at GCU and started working at major companies like Honeywell, Google, just a lot of different sources that we have on GCU campus to link our students. So depending on the major that you're getting into, we do have a lot of internships for almost all different programs that we have at GCU.
Excellent. All right. Tyler, did you want to talk from Miami University?
Sure, yeah. Nearly 100% of all Miami students are going to do some type of internship, clinical, field experience during their time at Miami. And our Center for Career Exploration and Success, they're really intentional about integrating career services into the curriculum from day one. Now, that does not mean that you have to know exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life as a 16, 17, 18-year-old high school student, but that does mean we can start connecting you with employers and organizations to find out what things you like and what things you don't like. And we have about 5,000 organizations that recruit Miami students on a yearly basis. Just some examples of that, the big four accounting firms all have offices set up in our Farmer School of Business where they work with students. Lockheed Martin actually established a leadership institute on our campus where they work with Miami engineering students to develop the soft skills they need to be successful in that industry. We actually have a great partnership with Disney as well. We send students to the Disney Summer College program when there's not a global pandemic going on, but we have students participating in that. We actually sent, prior to the pandemic, a group of our nursing and healthcare students to take part in the Disney Institute training program where they were learning about how to adapt guest service and customer service models into the healthcare setting. So our students from that first year on are going to be working with employers to get some of that real world experience. We have hundreds of employers that are actually considered first year friendly, meaning that after you complete your first year at Miami, they're ready to bring you in and start on an internship. Nearly 50% of Miami students will actually get, they'll start working for a company that they interned with during their time at Miami, which is a really encouraging number. And typically it's 50 to 75% of our students who have more than one job offer at the time of graduation. So we're really proud of the services we've got in place to help students do that exploration.
Excellent. Thank you. All right.
Yes, and similar. Oh, sorry, were you going to have me go next? I was just going to say, similar with Rochester, as I mentioned, over 95% of our students typically do internships, and we have an amazing career service center that's going to connect you to those. We have a program where you can get, at our career service center will give you a grant to make an unpaid internship paid. And we do have connections that are across the country and across the world. So certainly there's lots of great things to do in Rochester. But if you do want to come back to California, many of our top internship partners are in California. We have lots of, in particular in the Bay Area, we have lots of internship connections, but we also have students who are doing things, we were in the Obama administration. We were, I think, one of if not the one of the top connectors for White House interns. We have students who are working internationally with Doctors Without Borders and Engineers Without Borders. We had one of my students just recently got back from working with, well, I guess not recently anymore. Time is crazy. About a year ago, I think she got back from working in Parliament in the UK. And, so we really want to connect students all over. And they do tend to lead to jobs after graduation as well. I know that when, again, in that before time when we did in person admitted student events, often my California young alums would talk about whatever they were doing. It was always something that had been connected through Rochester, through their internships, through alumni connections in the Career Service Center.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much. I think we've reached our end of our time together. I just want to thank you again to Kimberly, Jenny, and Tyler for being here today. Really appreciate it. And we'll see the rest of you next week for next Wednesday's college series. All right. Thank you.